Oh, cool, it didn't blow up. Never mind.
Hey, howdy ho there, guys! Welcome back to the channel. It is Chaotic Games, your daily dose of chaos. And once again, I'm joined by friend Zeph.
Hey yo.
And we are on episode 7? 8?
No.
7? I'm talking about?
8?
8?
I want to say 8.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Jeepers. Anyways, we left off, 2 of our classmates are dead.
Yeah, not yay.
Well, not as sarcastic and very saddened, yay. I suppose.
Yay. No, I was gonna say yay, which has a different tone to it.
Dead classmates. Jeepers.
Trying to think of another reference that has dead classmates. Angel Beats?
You right.
They're already dead, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, yeah, they are already dead. Cause, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's very interesting. I haven't seen it, but I mean,
you haven't. Oh, okay.
I know the beats of it.
Right.
I mean, School Days is one, but that's only one dead per. Well, actually, no, that's like a couple dead people towards the end.
Oh, I've never seen that one.
Yeah. I don't think you would like it. The general premise is guy gets into a relationship, proceeds to get into multiple other relationships whilst in a...
We don't condone cheating here.
Whilst in initial relationship, and then one of the girls, like, kills him?
Yeah, that's what you do to cheaters. No, I'm kidding.
Don't. We
don't condone cheating and we don't condone killing.
Nah, man.
Unless they're fictional people, and then go ahead.
Or they're pedophiles.
Yeah, that too. Or, abusers.
Yeah. All of the above.
Hello, Toko.
Just, oh, hi, Toko.
I'm sure Toko would agree. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Maybe.
Yeah.
No, she's purposefully avoiding looking.
Oh, yeah.
Ha. Triggers.
What should I do?
Yeah.
Someone got right in front of us, they... Sorry, that was my nervous laughter.
The nervous laughter. Nervouslaughter.exe. We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
Are you purposely avoiding Hifumi? Hifumi?
Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. Hifumi.exe has stopped working. Please come back in 5 hours.
Sorry, I had a completely unrelated, not totally unrelated, but nothing. It's nothing.
No, go on, say it.
No, it has to do with another game. Anyway.
Me setting up my little apology tally. Huh? What's going on? Well, what do you mean what's going on here?
What do you mean, hero? Someone's dead.
Yeah.
2 people are dead.
2 people are dead.
This isn't some kind of game show. Huh.
I mean, to Monokuma it might as well be.
I mean, yeah, it's a Monokuma.
And, by extension, the mastermind.
Right, honestly. I mean, the mastermind got to see Junko die. That's really sick and twisted.
Yeah, it's pretty sick and twisted. Is this really happening? Screw that piece of shit bear! I love how both Mondo and fucking Fuyuhiko have the same line of "Don't fuck with me."
Yeah, that's really neat.
It's so
Because
funny. It's basically like the characters and like the villagers in Animal Crossing. You have like specific ones.
Oh yeah, the character archetype. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, like you have Hifumi and the chef guy.
Teru,
Yeah, and Teru, and
Teru, Hanamura.
yeah, and they're like the perverts.
Right.
And then you have Mondo and Fuyuhiko, who are like the angry little shits that everyone loves, I guess.
Hina and Akane.
Yeah.
I don't remember who Celeste's equivalent is, but Byakuya technically, but also Nagito.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Anyway, this is the first game.
Anyways.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so that nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. Well, you know, if the culprit makes an attempt to destroy the evidence.
If the culprit was smart, they already would have done it.
Well, they probably did, but not in a good way. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think. Oh, I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. I'm the ultimate sexist.
We should also, have another person so that even if you are the killer, you're not alone with the crime scene.
Yeah.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Thank you, Byakuya. This is why I like you as a character. You're smart.
Well, no. We can't just leave him in there alone. What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you! Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem.
Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
When the fuck did you get here, Hifumi?
Yeah, I thought your consciousness was rebooting.
Yeah.
It's still rebooting. The perverted thoughts have not resurfaced yet.
Oh, well, good. I mean, yeah, good.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. I'm so glad that I gave Hina and Kyoko voices that I can do really well.
Yeah. And then there's me just doing vocal gymnastics, really spreading my range there.
Yeah.
Geez, from like the deepest voice all the way up to Monokuma's voice, which is like pretty high up in. Which is pretty high up for my range.
Uh-huh. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead.
Yeah. Well, at least like a good 75% of you.
I just realized we don't do any vocal warm-ups.
Nope.
Or I don't, at least. So...
Nope. Oh well.
So you finally noticed.
Huh? Noticed what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. And I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Oh, schnibby.
And here's the prime suspect. What? She's right!
Then could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me.
Brilliant deduction, Makoto.
That's not a deduction, it's an observation.
You right.
Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier.
Damn.
The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
Yes, Makoto. As
Also, is that supposed to be spoken?
yeah, probably a typo.
Probably. Just a color code typo.
Yeah,
Unless it's his thoughts. I don't know.
both? But I feel
Maybe.
like that would be one of his thoughts that he would say out loud.
Yeah.
Hi, Leon. How's it
Hello.
going?
Hello.
So we're really gonna try and find out who did it?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's all you have to say? That's really suspicious.
Wow.
Sus.
If we find out who
Orange
did it,
red-
then... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
If we find out who did it, then the... Bleh, English? What is that? If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution? Execution. That's what this... That's what... What? That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid!
But it's a school rule, Taka.
Exactly, you're the ultimate moral compass.
What I was gonna say is orange vented.
That was me.
It's not that funny, but I... Anyway.
Me sitting here, like, I normally play orange.
Oh, well, Leon is orange in this case.
He's more like red.
Well, Hina is red.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I was just saying, like, because of his hair.
His hair is orange. It's an orangey red.
Close
Okay, let's move on.
enough.
Let's just
Anyways,
move
let's
on.
talk to Byakuya. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Brilliant.
Uh-huh, brilliant deduction.
Did we already talk to Kyoko?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
You can look at the Monokuma file, you can look at Junko's body.
Hi, Junko.
I gently placed my hand... Why would you touch it? My hand on Junko's lifeless body.
You right. Why would you touch it, man? Does, like, post-mortem has... Like, rigor mortis has probably already set in. I don't know.
Not yet.
Eventually it will.
I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff.
Yeah, but what's that going to, like, achieve? You already know she's dead.
But, you know, they don't know it could be special effects. It could be blah, blah, blah. It's the denial. The initial denial. They just want to have solid evidence.
I mean...
Other than the visual.
Yeah... I guess...
Listen, when you witness someone getting killed, you don't want to believe it until you have actual, like, evidence. Like, there's no heartbeat, they aren't breathing, they're lifeless.
Yeah.
Blah. Anyway.
Either way.
She really is dead. No shit. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone.
I don't know why you even bothered to check.
After those injuries and losing that much blood, thank you, Byakuya.
Yeah, this is why we like you.
Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Even if you're an asshole.
Yeah, even if you are an asshole. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means...
And this is why we check.
Yeah. That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
He's been living in a state of denial this whole time.
The voice...
Impressive.
The voice for Yasu here, for Hiro, is, at least the yelling voice, is slowly starting to sound like Shaggy.
That's fair, actually.
I can actually
Like,
live with
Zoink
that.
Scoob.
Zoink Scoob, we gotta get going.
Okay.
Let me out of here!
Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
You don't feel like screaming?
I don't know whether or not my mother is asleep or not. Anyway,
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
either way.
What's your problem?
You're just accepting that now? Whatever. Now, whatever.
Close enough.
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues and we'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say any more?
actually,
Ooh, lovely. I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. Ah, pray.
Hope and pray.
With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too.
And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime.
Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this right, why is English not good?
Because it's English.
Yeah, you're
And it's amalgamation.
Yeah. If whatever
Of
son of
many
a
different
bitch
languages.
did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they'd better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up.
Well, Mondo, that would just mean that you would become the Blackened, and you would be put on trial, and it would be a very easy trial.
Yeah. But
Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
well, with certain people I do feel the same sentiment with Mondo. Same sentiment as Mondo as.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder?
Yeah. You've never seen Scooby-Doo? They're like in high school, college?
I think they're in college. Because they can travel freely.
Oh, yeah.
How do we... No, actually, they're out of college. They're young adults, but they're out of college.
Ah, okay.
How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have anything... have to do... whatever. Do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
That's really presumptuous, Toko.
Oh, Toko. Bad Toko. You don't write murder mysteries.
I mean,
You write light novels.
in romance specifically.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean-
that's typically what a light novel is a romance novel.
Ah.
Typically.
Ah. Yeah. Either way, she's been very, like... The fuck was the word? I just fucking said it. It'll come.
Presumptuous.
Yes, she's been very presumptuous.
It is not good. Presumptuation is not a good thing, especially with
Assuming
humans.
something is making an ass out of you and me.
Yes.
What are you implying?
This is very suspicious.
It was you. Obviously.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Apparently not, especially in this day and age.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. You're gonna have to come up with a better argument than that. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
Okay, you're about to go like Super Saiyan. Oh man.
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well... Yes, we may as well at least check to just check.
What?
Just to check.
Ah.
Check just to check.
Okay. So basically just double checking.
Yeah. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Oh, that's a little illusion
Uh-huh.
there. Interesting.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Wow.
Well, no one's expecting much from you either, so...
Damn, bro. That's like super rude.
Yeah, well, she's also rude, and he's also rude, and everyone's technically rude.
That's true.
He has a giant paperclip on his jacket.
That's a safety pin.
Oh my god, yeah, that is a safety pin. I couldn't think of the word. Still, it's a giant safety pin. What is it doing on his jacket, and why? That's like not fashion. Not that it.
I mean, because like I don't know, 'cause the safety pin at least nowadays is like a symbol of like hey this of like people saying hey this is like a safe space, you can talk to me like about whatever pretty much.
I'm laughing because that's definitely not Leon.
Nope. He's about to be a very dead space though.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I better get going.
Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out.
Bruh, he didn't even accuse you of doing anything.
Also, dude, you're making it too easy for him to just frame you.
Yeah, especially because you are jumping to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Makoto, you better bet.
your best bet is to wait for the trial.
You better be grateful that you're never actually gonna kill anyone.
Nope. Like, I mean, I guess jumping to your own defense, it's a double-edged...
It's natural.
Yeah, it's natural, but also it's a double-edged sword, because if you actually
Right.
are, like, innocent, then, like, you've kind of screwed the pooch on that one.
Right.
But either way, it goes 50-50.
Imagine how Makoto is feeling at this moment. He's
Yeah.
feeling heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
He's grieving. He's in shock.
Like, 2 of his friends just died.
And now he's fighting for his life.
Yeah, literally.
But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. He's fighting for his and everyone else's lives.
Mm-hmm.
And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion.
Yeah, that's, like... I can understand that. But at the same time, you're, like... You know, he's still... You know, kind of digging himself into a hole. Somewhat.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't know how to do anything else. He's not a detective.
That's true.
He's not... This is the first death that he has witnessed.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's someone who he was really close to.
You're right.
quote unquote, really close to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically everyone witnessed Junko's death. He didn't exactly witness Sayaka's.
No, but
She did die in his room, though.
exactly. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? I was sleeping.
I
was literally sleeping.
Yeah. Just the right brain's like, how did it turn out like this? And the left brain's like, well, considering that this, and this factor. And so from the right brain's like, shut the fuck up. No, the left brain is like, shut up. No, yes.
Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me?
Well,
Oh, because it was your room.
it was your room, and also you very quickly went to deny any allegations against you.
Well, okay, have you ever played Among Us? Have you ever seen people play Among Us?
More or less.
I watch people play Among Us and Town of Salem all the time. And jumping to your own defense sometimes can save you.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, yeah, sure, it's actually making people suspicious of him, but some people still have that little, like, okay, maybe it's not him.
Mm-hmm.
What matters is the majority think it's not him.
Yeah. Well, this is why I said it's kind of a 50-50 thing.
Right.
Sort of. It just depends on, circumstances.
I have to do something, and that something is investigate so I can prove my innocence.
Exactly.
And save the town.
Yep.
Sorry. Otherwise, everyone will be executed.
Execution is execution. Execution. Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas.
Didn't we go through this already?
Paper plane in a
Yeah.
hurricane.
It's just
Okay.
replaying it.
Okay.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. And investigation time. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file before. Blip. Yeah, that. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Oh, later than I thought. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury. Yes, that's what I said.
Okay, because I heard abdomen for some
I
reason.
said abdomen.
Okay.
There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, that the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth. So that we can all survive. And for Sayaka. Well, okay.
Wow. She was
I
manipulating.
have to find out how she was killed.
Well, she
I
was
mean-
manipulating you anyway, so.
Yeah, like we've been saying, Makoto.
Yeah.
She was gonna f you,
Monokuma
and
file
now you're
number.
being framed for her death, and that's why she wrote Leon's name in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
But no one sees that it's Leon's name.
Mm-hmm.
They think it's numbers.
Yeah. Well,
I'm like, I get it.
yeah, it's kind of like what people do in the calculator to type out boobs.
Yeah.
See, Monokuma file number
I
1
have
has
to
been...
wonder what they did, like what it looks like in the Japanese version.
the boobs thing or the other.
The name. my god.
I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, I've noticed.
You've been knowing this. Oh, geez. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I'm
Yes.
gonna look up what the name part looks like in the Japanese version.
Wait, the name part of what?
Leon,
Oh,
the first trial.
Mm-mm.
Oh god.
Specifics are always a good thing with me. See, but oh, okay. Presents, we have none. Anyways, da-da-da. And just pour myself some more of my tea.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm reading up on something I didn't know before. In the trial version, Sayaka wasn't the one who was murdered.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Aren't you? Oh shit, this is Makoto. Okay. Aren't you gonna help investigate Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
Oh, you're such a good person,
Oh,
Chihiro.
Chihiro. You're so great.
You're such a good person.
And he's in shock.
Yeah.
No way! I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here!
Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now.
Well, yeah, because until up to this moment, he's like, all this is just a joke. They're gonna, like, it's gonna be fine. This is just open, like, class orientation or whatever. Is anyone else here? Cool.
We can leave, we can look at Junko again. There we go.
Did you want to look at Junko again?
No.
You're just like, not particularly.
Not like we'll gain any evidence.
That's true.
Can look at the display case. Where the sword was. That's in the room now.
Ooh.
Inside the display case are trophies and other things. Items.
Close enough.
Okay, yeah,
Items,
okay.
things.
Same difference.
Exactly.
First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained.
Yikes.
Yeah. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. It's a right mess. That might reveal something new.
It's still cleaner than my room.
Unfortunately, same. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little?
I don't think she would have gone with a lint roller.
Well, it's not like she had access to a vacuum.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know, without a vacuum, I doubt that anyone would go to the length of, I'm going to lint roll the entire floor.
No. I could see her doing that to the bed and the pillow,
Yeah,
but not the floor.
yeah. Well, that's because it's a The bed and the
Right, it's
pillow.
because it's a pit.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's a smaller surface area too. You know, than the floor.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean that it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised to coat it in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of the parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. And remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit.
Nice.
Whoop.
Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Whoop! Hey look, our keys that you didn't pick up.
Yay. Well, they're part of the evidence. They're part of the crime scene.
Oh yeah.
I didn't read that, but
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
If I remember correctly.
Sorry!
Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Alright, flashbacks. When we switch rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get in the room in the first place?
I don't know. We pull a JD and just burst into the room.
Well, the door is... There's no evidence to point to the door being damaged in any way, other than the bathroom door.
Yeah.
Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No. No, that seems impossible.
Thank you, left brain.
Yeah, I'm deciding I'm not gonna read any of the flashbacks.
Well,
We already read this.
you can read. You guys can read.
Yeah, you can read.
Unless you're blind, then I'm very sorry.
Well, yeah, if you're blind, then you can just go back to the other video. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. I'm saying for, like, the context
Yeah.
of what she said.
Yeah.
But also, we summarize it after.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Yeah, pretty much. And then we continue to summarize it until it's beaten into your head like a dead horse.
Well, yeah, because during the trial, you have to think fast.
Yeah.
You have to have this information.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she dropped the keys somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. She didn't leave the room, Makoto. No, that's not possible either.
Yeah, it's not like... Oh, jeez. It's not like a woman in the 50s and, like, dropping her handkerchief in hopes that some dude will pick it up and give it back to her.
Oh, you mean like Cinderella's shoe?
Yeah.
I know that wasn't on purpose, but it's the same premise.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It is the same premise.
Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. Joke's on you, Makoto. So, how did the killer...
Nice. Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
The sheath. The sheath.
Sheath.
The claw.
The
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense.
Sorry.
It's okay. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow?
Nice.
This was already said, but it's the sheath. Plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There are some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. You mean the
Yes.
knife that's in Sayaka's gut?
Or the sword.
Nah, it's the knife.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Because the sword is a replica, so it's not going to be sharp.
Oh, okay.
It's blunt.
Yeah. You can still sharpen it, though.
Right, but given the fact that it's gold-plated,
Yeah.
coated, I don't think they would be sharpening it.
Yeah.
But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? My god, I can't speak.
I don't think either of us can.
Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged unless, they used the sheath while the sword was still in the sheath to block something, in self-defense.
Yeah.
Makoto. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it.
Well.
Uh-huh. Well, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Makoto, you're done. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide up right off in the middle of the fight. I mean, in that case, you could bludgeon someone by it flying off and hitting them in the head.
Well, yeah, but if it flies off as you go to...
Or you could also injure yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna make that point.
So why are there scratches on the sheath? Makoto.
Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
So I think it's because I have this knowledge that I'm like, Makoto, it's so obvious. But I've been playing Phoenix Wright with my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really not obvious anything.
Yeah.
It's not super obvious. It's like, huh. And then it makes sense later.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I remember even when I first saw this trial, which I've seen it multiple times, but when I first saw this trial, I was like, I mean, you could use it in self-defense.
Yeah.
Because that's just common knowledge.
Yeah. I mean, and also with katanas... Hi. Editor Nate here with just a tiny message. Disregard this entire section. Nate has no clue what he's talking about in regards to forging a katana. On second thought, I'll do you one better. We're just gonna fast forward this.
Okay.
The scratches.
Yes, those are important. There are scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Ugh.
Yikes.
Is that evidence of a struggle? Yes, Makoto.
Very good, Makoto.
It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. No way!
Wow!
No way!
I couldn't tell with the tipped over table and the scratches on your wall and floors. Brilliant
Or
job.
your bed's all messed up.
Yeah!
Or the fucking trash can knocked all the way over.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. But
The rooms
Junko
are
and Shihiro
soundproof.
found out that the rooms are soundproof. Even if your neighbor is screaming, you can't hear them.
Hey.
It's all evidence that is given and we know, but is also reintroduced during this trial.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another... Yes, perhaps was another of Monokuma's strategies creating an ideal setting for murder.
I think Sakura's one of the people who's like, yeah, it wasn't Makoto.
Yeah. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Ooh. Hi, Mondo.
Eh,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean.
good job, Mondo.
There's a trash room. Yeah, there's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
I thought you didn't want to think, Mondo, and that's why you were on guard duty? Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
That's
Wow.
good, Mondo. Good life lesson right there. Woo.
I mean, no one should, raise a hand to anyone.
But much less women,
Yeah.
because women tend to get abused a lot more. than
Yeah.
men. Tend to.
Tend to. It's. Yeah. Don't abuse your partners, kids.
Don't.
It's bad.
Men still get abused.
Yep.
Women get abused a little bit more.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
But what if it was a girl that did it?
Equal fights, equal rights.
Uh-huh.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
I love that you gave him like a Bakugo type voice, because Bakugo wouldn't hesitate to be like, yeah, well, I'll fight them too.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's a feminist. Or so I've heard.
Oh my god. But yeah.
I think that's fanon Bakugo, though.
I don't know, because I think he's kind of a feminist in his own little way, in which he'll just kill anyone, regardless of gender.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Hey, Kyoko. Oh, hey, Kyoko. That's what I needed to say. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, yes. But
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. Searching. Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
she's not on her knees, she's like on her toes.
Okay, but from where he's standing, she looks like she's on her knees.
I guess.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Also, she's not in the part of the room that her sprite is in.
Yeah. What do you mean, did you lose a contact or something? So when have you ever seen Kyoko wearing Never mind.
I don't know what she was doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected. There's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor from one corner to another. And I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. Excuse me? It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it?
Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh my god.
Don't you fucking dare.
Wop. This is all gonna be used in a compilation. I'm joking. I'm gonna die. I'm kidding.
I should look around here first. You haven't looked in the drawer.
Oh.
Or in the trash. I can check other spots later. Or the bed. I mean, the bed is kind of like...
The bed is kind of the bed.
Oh, also the notepad.
Oh, okay.
The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all.
But the shrink wrap is off of it. It's not shiny anymore.
No, the shrink wrap's still on.
Oh.
Because if it wasn't, then he'd be like, oh, it looks like it's been open.
Oh. Oh, whoops, my bad.
Which makes sense.
My bad. Sorry.
Because, I mean, which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I've never had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
My bad, sorry.
That's the line I just read.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
Why?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either, then?
Why?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? It's not like we don't want to, like, bunk our beds together.
Yeah, bro, let's bunk our beds together. Oh man, Taka and Mondo.
Yes! Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh god.
Notepad.
This one.
The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. What? It is! Oh, it's not relevant until later.
Oh.
Damn it. Trash can. Trash can.
Trash can.
Oh, man.
Damn
Never
it.
mind.
I was watching
Now we can go in there.
I was watching Markiplier, and he was talking, like on their, like podcast that they have, and they were like, this one time where he and I think, yeah, and he and Bob, they decided to bunk their beds together.
Oh, really?
But so in order to bunk your beds together, you would have to remove like a little section of the legs to make it shorter, and also you need like a special pin so that the legs, like when bunked on top of each other, they don't move.
Right.
Here's what they did. They bunked it, but they didn't, like, if I recall, they didn't like get permission for or no, they didn't like ask for assistance. So what they did was they got a plastic hanger and they used it as one of the little peg things that you're supposed to have for the legs. So they used that. It was just and like
I had bunk beds in college.
I had bunk beds when I was a bunk bed when I was a kid. And then I outgrew it and only used the bottom bunk. Anyways, did you already read this?
No, the bathroom. And on the other side of this door... Interesting. No, I can't let it get to me. The fact that it was inverted colors.
Yeah.
I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down. Push my panic down. I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Damn, that's a lot of blood. Oh wait, she had a head injury, right?
I think?
Because otherwise, a knife wound...
A knife wound would not cause the splatter.
The splatter. On the wall, at least.
Yeah.
Though, I mean... Oh, okay.
No, because if it was from the knife wound, then her hair would also be covered in it.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because I was like... Because the blood trail, she could have, like, leaned backwards and then slid down. But never mind. Anyways, let's look at these letters.
I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Those aren't numbers.
Yeah.
Do you not see that little streak between the ones, Makoto?
Apparently not. Though, I mean,
Can you not read upside down and backwards?
I mean, it is... I mean, you right, but at the same time, the little cross diagonal line where...
It's very hard to see.
It's very hard to see.
Why she did it in all caps, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Did Sayaka do this? Yes, obviously.
Yeah. I guess we're just gonna investigate the body.
I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think. Now's no time to think like that. There we go. Pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her corpse. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. You mean a knife?
What have you got there? A knife! No!
No! That must have been the killing blow.
Very good, Makoto.
Well, she died from blood loss. From the stab wound. But whatever they used to kill her, a knife? Where did they get it? The kitchen. Where the knives are.
Yeah. Though, I mean, getting stabbed in this in the stomach, I guess it depends on, like, if you hit, like, any major arteries and stuff like that.
Right. Like, she had time to write out Leon's name before dying. So it had to have been blood loss rather than
hitting, like,
the actual blow.
Yeah.
That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Fractured, not broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too. You mean the gold plating? The gold whatever? Coating? Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger?
Well, I don't know. It's not like she dipped her finger in blood and then proceeded to write Leon's name on the wall.
It's not like she tried to rat out her own killer.
Yeah.
Ta-da! These people are so stupid sometimes.
Sayaka's wrist has been added... That's weird. Anyways, has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Yeah, that's weird.
You know, the number 11037 is used in the second game. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on, whatever. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed?
I don't know. I mean, if you connect, signs of a struggle, it seems pretty feasible that, like, she broke her wrist in the struggle.
Right, that's what he was just about to say. He was ruling out that she didn't break it after she died. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound.
Jeebus. Were those the only two things I was supposed to look at?
No, the blood splatter on the wall seems like it's important.
Ah, I see. Nope, it's just...
No? Okay, it's just that. Okay,
It's
the hitbox is really big.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been...
Oh no, we have to go through all this all over again.
We've been through this. We've been known that. Please. Yes. Oh my god, please.
Okay.
Cool. Next. We're just gonna leave the bathroom. Alrighty.
It would seem.
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Blech. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Damn, you're depressing. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
No, it's only when I'm super depressed.
Isn't that what all aspiring poets are?
I think that's like what most musicians and artists are, though.
Yeah. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean?
Double rainbow in the sky, what does it mean?
11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So.
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by only turning her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well.
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
You have a brain, use it.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say. I do. But it's obvious you're not gonna tell me.
It's basically her saying, you have a brain. Use it, stupid.
She basically has already figured out, the result of what would be written in that position is a
Name.
upside down mirrored version of a word or something.
Dying message has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
My brain is reading that as Noel.
Yeah, same. My brain did that too, and was like, it looks like Noel.
Like, I know it's supposed to be 11037 or Leon, but it's Noel.
I mean, Leon spelled backwards is Noel.
That is true. That is true. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means.
Yes.
Yeah, she's smart, and I like her.
She's smart.
She's still not best girl to me.
Yeah.
But honestly, I have no idea, and that's because you're dumb, Makoto. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to diagnose you with the stupid. Oh, I know who I should talk to. Who? When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Yeah, but the ultimate programmer works with ones and zeros, and that's it.
Yeah, ones and zeros, not threes and sevens.
Yeah.
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yay!
Correct.
I think this is what convinced Kyoko. Well, this and Sayaka's dying message is
Yeah.
what, and the cleanly. She's been convinced it's not Makoto this whole time, but I think this really solidifies it. Is
Yeah.
that she's like, oh, he wouldn't have had to force his door open,
Like,
so the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? What were we gonna say?
Hang on, sorry, I took a swig of my tea.
Ah.
Like, if Monokuma hadn't popped in and been like, oh
Yeah, here's the little trick to open the door.
he probably would have broken it trying to get into the bathroom.
Yeah,
At least
at
on the
some
first
point.
try. At least, like,
Right.
the first time going, like, needing to go to the bathroom.
Right. But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door.
Ooh, my shoulder just cracked.
Oh no.
Oh, that. Oh, das ist nicht gut.
Oh yeah, the handle's really off kilter there.
Yeah.
Huh? The doorknob. That's not normal.
Yeah, that's not a normal doorknob. Oh, do I have to look at the bathroom again?
Yes, you have to look at it again.
Okay, that's fun. And we'll do that next time on Danganronpa, because this is running very long. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us on episode 8 of Danganronpa, and once again, thank you, Zeph, for joining me on this wonderful episode.
Bleh.
See ya!
Bye.